Hanging out.
I know
What you wear it off? It'll be fine.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome everybody to our council meeting today. I have asked our mayor to open us up in prayer. So, Mayor.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this particular day. We thank you for each and every day. We realize that we have our very being as a result of you and your guidance over us. We ask that you be with us during this meeting, during all the business that is conducted. Help us to do things that are right in your sight and they're beneficial to our community. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, I'd like to welcome everybody to today's council meeting. Has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion to approve.
Got a motion and a second to approve the minutes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay. Going right along, Mayor Chesser has a proclamation to present.
Mr. Watson. First part of April of each year is set aside as an opportunity for the mayor to recognize someone within their community, and that's what I'd like to do today. Whereas a day has been set aside as the Mayor's Day of Recognition for those involved and concerned with their community, and whereas one individual can have a great effect on the welfare of citizens, community projects, and involvement, and whereas that individual can publicly and privately be counted on to help or participate in any case of need, and whereas he has done so publicly by serving as an elected council member for 20 years, and whereas he's gained the reputation of being a peacemaker and promotes what is right in the sight of God, and has been an asset to this community. Now therefore, I, Larry Chesser, Mayor of the City of Fort Payne, the State of Alabama, do hereby decree the city's gratitude and confer upon the former council member Walter Watson heartfelt thanks and appreciation for being selected as a recipient of the 2018 Mayor's Day of Recognition honor. I am truly proud to call him friend.
Thank you, Mayor.
I know he'll have something to say.
There's Mayor's son.
Get back up there, Mayor. I just thank you guys, there again, for you guys, what y'all do. I appreciate every one of you. I mean, just look at everyone. I appreciate every one of you, what you do, and continue the good work. It's an honor to receive this, and if you need me for anything, just let me know. I'll be right around the corner. So keep up the good work, guys. Thanks a lot, Mayor.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to our ordinances and resolutions. Resolution 2018-16 of accepting the low bid for vehicle fuel.
We opened bids yesterday for vehicle fuel. Had two bidders, Cedar Bluff Oil and JAT, and this year's Cedar Bluff Oil was the low bidder, 6 cents over the OPIS average daily rack price.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Resolution 2018-17 granting tax abatements for hot socks.
Jimmy, you want to address this? And the next one's the
Yeah, I was gonna add the next one if we could.
You can just address 17 and 18.
Okay, they both pertain to the same company. One deals with the equipment and work that's got to be done on the building. The first one deals with the building itself. He's buying an existing building. This is Josh Winter Metal that has a company. He's been on Airport Road, but he's buying the old Durham hosiery mill on Chipwood Avenue. And we hope it will be expanding over time. Again, we're seeing more and more hosiery, and we're being contacted by more and more hosiery as well coming into our area. The total investment would be $223,300. It's not a tremendous investment. He'll be using a lot of his existing machines. The estimated non-educational sales and use tax to the city would be $500. And again, those are for a specific period of time, whereas your property tax is for a 10-year period, and that would be estimated to be around $200 a year for 10 years, and then that would fade out. And we do have a lot of industries now that the tax exemption abatements have been faded out or are fading out. Now, Children's Place, of course, is paying their full taxes, and they didn't really like it, but I told them, well, you got to pay them now. So we enjoyed it while you could. So we, seeing some of these now coming into fruition, where the city is also going to be making money on all of that. Hype Socks is the name for the building ownership. The company's name is 1151-1153. Don't ask me why they named it that, other than that's the number. Address number. And then Hype Socks, which will be the name of the sock company opening up. And again, the total investment there on that will be $30,000, with the educational property tax or sales tax would be around $200 to the city, the total, and the property tax only $43.
So it's not really a new business, it's just an existing
It's an
business
existing
that's
building.
moving from Airport Road.
Yes. And this is a company that are located out of Atlanta, Georgia, and so they hope to, continue to grow here in Fort Payne.
Will that enable them to have more room to grow?
Yeah, it will. Because it's a fairly good sized building. So, any questions?
How many employees?
They'll have 25 employees initially, and then hopefully grow from there.
They have 25 now?
Right now, they've got 12, so they'll be adding.
They'll double, over double.
They're moving off the old building on Airport Road into a bigger facility
Yes.
with potential for growth.
And one that he can own himself.
Right.
Of course, to me, it's always nice when they buy a building, they're
Right.
more likely to stay, so.
Motion to adopt.
They got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I thank y'all very much.
Motion carried.
That's both resolutions.
Yeah, that's both resolutions,
Yes.
right? Okay. All right, new business budget adjustments Administration, $31,500 for purchase of property adjacent to the post office.
This is property we discussed a couple of meetings ago, called the old mule barn property. Authorized Rocky to go back with them and negotiate, and that was the negotiated price. Should y'all choose to execute.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, building maintenance, $12,500 for the purchase of a service truck from the water department.
This is to replace a truck that's gone down in Buck's crew. Water department surplus and a truck that comes with a generator, which will be beneficial to them. So they agreed to sell us that truck for $12,500. We didn't have money budgeted, but since it's this price, I felt like it'd be a good addition to the fleet there. It's in good shape, been well maintained. I'd recommend we go ahead and do that.
Yeah, did we just buy a truck for the building maintenance here just a short time ago?
We bought,
Got a gas truck.
yeah, gas truck.
Last one we had.
For the building maintenance?
What they've got one that's broke down, and time they got the figures on fixed it, put brakes and this and that and everything, it wasn't worth it. Truck probably wouldn't be worth fixing, so it was a hand-me-down too, I think.
Yeah. Got the good out of it.
So we'll surplus that one?
Yeah, it'll be going away as surplus sale.
We have slept.
I make a motion to accept.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, we have a budget adjustment for the coal and iron building for $7,836 for tables and chairs.
Let's table this till we figure out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think we need to table that until
I'll second that.
we decide
Great.
exactly what we need to do there. Okay. Got an activity permit for landmarks art in the alley, first Thursday of every month from April into December, 5 until 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
Randy.
Randy,
So moved.
second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Mayor, you got any report for us?
As far as the old hospital is concerned, we've been dealing with TARCOG quite a bit on that. Our next step is to survey the hazardous material. And we have posed the question, if we allow our fireman who's certified to take the samples and send them off for analysis and what have you, would that be acceptable to the company that's going to do the actual removal and allow them to give us a good estimate on what it would cost to remove it? So we're waiting on that. We've also asked TARCOG if there were any money available anywhere that might help us with that removal cost. And they're looking into that, but they don't much think there is. However, they feel like that the final grant from ADECA might allow a reimbursement for that. So we're looking into that. We can't really do anything else until we get those items addressed. Hopefully we'll know within a couple of weeks where we need to go. And I would like to thank the Woodman of the World, Johnny Miller in particular. They furnished us a flag stand for our city flag, as well as put up or furnished the poles for the Patriots Park. And I'm sure Johnny's not here, but they do a really good job, and they're very civic-minded, patriotic, and we appreciate that very much. I'd like to get that in the paper if you would. Thank you. That's all I've got right now.
Well, they provide for the coal and iron building. They did Patriots Park. They're always good to support.
Very good. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for coming today. Anybody have anything to bring to the council? Tim?
One thing, on the property that y'all are talking about buying, there's a bridge between that property, a walk bridge between there and the post office that I've never seen anybody on. Would y'all have any objections of us taking that out and we fence that in? I don't really know why the bridge was put there, but
It'd probably limit our liability if we
would.
took it up.
It's not a handicap accessible
Right.
anyway, so.
Just wait till the documents are signed.
Okay. Well, it's actually on the,
Right, yeah.
it's on the right of way now, it's not on their property. I just want to make sure nobody have a problem with that.
Well, I had asked Ron Saferight to give a report to the task force that went into action after the Jacksonville tornado.
We responded on Monday evening after the tornado and spent all night down there till the next afternoon. We responded with 3 trucks, 13 men and a trailer, and we cleared 31 square city blocks of debris and trees to get to the houses, and we cleared the houses searching for injured people and treating them if they needed it, and basically getting people out that needed to be able to get to hospitals and stuff. So we spent probably 20 hours down there straight, and it worked out pretty good. We worked good with it. We had the sheriff's office there with us, and we had DAS had a truck with us, so we were well supported while I was down there with the EMA also. And it's the Heavy 9 actually, is the response team that way helped get started years ago, and it's finally come to fruition too. It's getting used several times now. So we got a lot of equipment that we use for it that people don't really see, but we got a lot of FEMA grants for that, and then the city bought some of it too. So it all came together. All our training finally paid off, and it was one of the smoothest operations we've ever seen on something like that.
And that's what the report to the county kept saying, is how seamless it was and how impressive everything was. So I think it is speaks well of your training and actually the quality of employees that we have in the fire department.
And it shows that when we go as a team,
right.
we
Well,
get things
I've been talking
done.
with Randy too, and they're gonna get involved with us now too. Start doing some training with us too, so we take them as law enforcement. You never know when you go like that with an all-night deal with no lights, and you don't know what you're gonna run into. And we had a couple times we needed law enforcement down there, so if we can get something worked out with them and they get to training with us, it's really gonna be beneficial.
Well, and you were on the ground, what, 3 hours after?
We were boots on the ground on the scene within 3 hours of being deployed. Sure.
And that's a drive and prep. So.
And that was doing an alternate route too, because some of the roads was blocked, so it was a pretty good response time too.
Let's give them a hand.
Good job. We'd like to remind everybody of the cleanup. We're going to focus on April, the whole month of April, of cleaning up our city. Litter pickup. You'll see folks out picking up trash. There'll be dumpsters placed at strategic places within the city for people to bring their trash to. And this, we want to remind everybody that, you know, we don't need liquids, you know, old paint and stuff like that. You don't need to put that in the dumpsters. That cannot go in the landfill. So, you know, those kind of things. Do they take that at the recycle center? Like old paint and stuff? Okay.
I know there's something you can do once a year that's sponsored. I'll look at that a little more. But they'll come in and do that.
Yeah, a lot of places got that they'll take it and separate it out, and then if it's still liquid form, they can just basically mix it all together and use it for a primer if it's the right stuff. So.
And can we publicize where the dumpsters are going to be?
Yeah, we're going to publicize where the dumpsters and all will be at. And on April the 28th, which is the last Saturday of the month, all the civic clubs in Fort Payne are going to team up together. We're going to focus on the south end of town. We'll have some more folks focusing on the north end of town on that same day. So, you know, everybody working together, and we've kind of put it out there, team up to clean up. It's another thing of, if we team up and do it as a team, we can get a whole lot more done. So Tricia and them's going to take care of publicizing it in the paper. in all the whole month of April. So if you've got Facebook, blow it up on Facebook. Team up to clean up. We want to make sure that we go out of the month of April with a clean city.
Yeah, garbage bags will be available at the street department if anyone needs them. So
Be orange garbage bags that'll stand out. So
And we'll be running a crew. We'll probably just go through the whole month with at least one crew. So if anybody got an extra person here and there, if they want to get in their crew, we'll go out as a group. So
if you've got any businesses that you can contact and request or ask them to make sure they clean up around their area, I think that would be appropriate as well.
People pick up, and can they just sit on the side of the road and somebody get it?
We'll tell our guys to look for the orange bags.
Okay, so they're going to look for the orange bags. I know on the 28th, that's what we're planning on doing, is bagging up the garbage. Then we'll have somebody designated to go around and pick up all those bags of garbage, and hopefully we can have a good group picture of a lot of orange garbage bags. And
they could get creative, like make little garbage bags, snowmen, and
yeah.
Mr. President, remember the Wilkes Valley Mall Railroad told me to tell you guys the next time I see you, thank you for your support. We're approaching 18,000 hours of voluntary work on that layout up there. Our oldest member is 70, and our youngest member is 6. So, we definitely appreciate your support. We're up to about 16 full-time members now, and they really enjoy themselves from whether it be our local surgeon doing surgery and coming over and just get a little relaxation by running the train. So it reminded me of time, Sean. Thanks a lot for that great article, too. We got a lot of feedback on that. So, well, for you guys, we wouldn't make that work, but we do have a good time running the train. So thank you very much for your...
what's the status? What? Have y'all started on the... See, I'm interested in like the little houses and stuff. You started?
Scenery is started now.
Okay.
If you've not been up there to see it, I encourage you
Amazing.
to go by there and take a look at it. It is a neat operation.
You'll be on third Saturday, right?
Or every event the city is open, it'll be open. And they're looking at open for the summer on Saturday evenings also. So we actually want to get with somebody, whoever's in that building, want to give them a key. We're wiring a system up now so they can take people up and tour it, push a button and watch it turn around. So we're going to have to open for you guys. So anytime you want to go, it's available.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good.
All right, we need to go into executive session to discuss the matters of trade and commerce and
I make a
personnel.
motion that we go into executive session.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate it. Remember to team up and clean up.
Damn.